I told somebody who told me, sir, I need 3 million for my marriage, for my wedding. I said, 3 million for your wedding? What happens after the wedding? That you need this 3 million. Don't you see that there's a problem? Because wedding is a day, marriage is a lifetime. I'd rather put 3 million into the marriage. Because if you buy AC into your house, that is investing in the marriage. If you buy cow on the wedding, that's investing in the wedding. That's just one day. So what about the marriage itself? How do you navigate that? Then I told him, I said, what do you need 3 million for? And he gave me a long list. I said, no, you don't need 3 million to get married. What you need to get married, should I tell you? You say, yes. Your daddy's approval, your mommy's approval. Your daddy's approval, your mommy's approval. Pastor's approval. And the agreement of both of you. That's all you need. With a bottle of Coke and bread, you can marry right here in this corner. Anything outside of that is your preference. If you kill 300 cows, invite 500 people, it's your choice. You are not less married. Once those people agree, you are already married. It's like you kill a fly with a stone. If you bring 300 stones to hit the fly, it won't die more. The fly is already dead with one hit, boom. 500 hits will not make the fly die more. So if you get married and pastor has blessed us, we agree, pastor agreed that we are okay to marry, our parents agree, they agree, and we agree. If we finish and we drink water, the marriage is blessed. Amen. It is not more blessed when they are guests. Do you know that marriage I'm talking about, that union, that blessing of pastor can happen in his office. It can happen in his car. It can happen behind our house. It can happen in pajamas, all of us in pajamas. It's the blessing, not the suit. The suit is not a blessing. The flowers are not a blessing. But do we need to do flowers and suits and all of that? If we choose to. But if you can't afford that, that is not the end of life. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not saying, when I say marriage is overrated, I'm not saying you should not get married. I'm not saying marriage is unnecessary. But I'm saying what the devil is using the idea of getting married to do is by far more higher, more complex than what God designed it to do. So you find people who get married who don't know jack about marriage. A gentleman came to me and spoke and spoke and spoke. So I said, you shouldn't. I told the lady that this man is not ready for marriage. This is a cowboy who is just marking time. This guy is going to beat the living daylights out of you. He's not going to get married anywhere. This is what's going to happen. This is what's going to happen. Of course, they didn't listen. Of course, they got married. Of course, about 4 years after, he was beating the living daylight out of her. Of course, she didn't have the grit to call me. But of course, I found out. I called her. I said, we'll help anyway.